Hey, it's Andrew Jannakos. Here's an inside look at my debut EP, Gone Too Soon. Make sure to check it out on iHeartRadio. Gone Too Soon was written at a writer's retreat in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Myself, Jason Afable, and Josh Bricker, good buddies of mine, we all wrote that song, and that was actually the first song of the retreat, which was really cool too, because we were done with the song, we finished it, and we were just like, wow, this is a really cool song. Like, there's something here with this song. And but the concept kind of behind it was just having a special someone or a person in your life, whether it's a significant other or, like, for me, it's my wife and my son, just not having enough time with them and them being gone too soon. And yeah, once we were done with the song and we listened to it the full time through, the demo at least, we just captured the emotion of exactly what we were looking for. So it was pretty cool. When the Whiskey Runs Out, that was actually my first Nashville co-write, like with Nashville co-writers, like real like Nashville guys. And I found out real quick how good these guys are, because I walked in the room and it was with Justin Wilson and Chris LaCourte, and we said what's ups real quick, and then Justin was just like, hey man, what do you think about this melody? And he sang the why do you all, and I was just like, all right, this is what it's like working with Nashville guys. And it's kind of that thought of just when you're about to get over her, just when it's just about to be numb, she just comes back up. Whether it's a text or a phone call, or she just shows up to the house, like right when it's the right moment, she just comes right back. Oh man, Like Yesterday was written with Alex Pennington Smith and Kyle Clark. Alex has become a dear friend of mine, one of my best friends, and honestly, I owe a lot to him. He got me into my first co-write with the guys at the retreat where we wrote Gone Too Soon, and I've written a lot of music with him up to date. And we got into the room, and we all knew that we wanted to write you'd say a sad song, but more of like a ballad song. And we had this idea of a love that feels like brand new. It feels so new. And whether it's 50 or 60 years down the road, that love, it's just so strong that it never changes anything at all. You still feel the exact same way every single day, whether it's 50 years down the road or not. And that's kind of where that song molded from. Yeah. Somebody Loves You was actually written the day after Gone Too Soon. Same writer's retreat. Jason Afable, Kyle Clark, and Sam Kuhn, another good buddy of mine from Georgia. And we had this idea of, there's always that one friend in the group that has a crush on the girl or the guy, vice versa, whichever way, And, he's there for her, she's there for him, and they watch each other go through all of these relationships, and they're like, sitting here going like, he's not the right one or she's not the right one. I'm telling you, like, I know how this is going to end. We've done this 100 times. Yet they really just want you to notice, like, I'm sitting, like, I've been here for years. You just haven't noticed it yet. And like, I'm the one. So it was, once we got on the concept of it, it was pretty cool. And once we ran with it, we ended up with Somebody Loves You. So We've Always Loved, that's probably the most emotional song that I have written. I had that idea already kind of like summed up and a little bit in my head of what I wanted it to be and sound like. I knew I wanted it to be a strict piano ballad. But when I came to Alex, I wrote it with Alex Pennington Smith and Jason Duke. And once I found out that Jason was a keyboard player, I was like, all right, we're in good hands now. So I pitched him the idea of We've Always Loved. And I wrote it really for my wife. Being with an artist and being married to an artist, especially a brand new up-and-coming artist, it's tough. And there's a lot of trials that you walk through and go through. But she's pushed me to be the best person that I could possibly be and the best dad that I could be, the best husband and artist. And she keeps me going, man. And yeah, that song was completely for her, and that'll forever be her song. Wine Country, there's this thing here, man, I'm telling you. So Wine Country was written at the same writer's retreat, only 4.5 months, 5 months down the road. So the first writer's retreat we had in January, the second one was in July. So we woke up on Sunday morning, and myself, Alex, Jason, and Eric Mallon were all like, all right, we're just gonna take the day and just hang out. Like, we're not gonna write today. We've been writing for 4 or 5 days. So of course, we end up all sitting in the living room with guitars in our hands, and one of us said, man, I'm thinking about going on down to Wine Country. And we were just like, we all just kind of like shot up and like looked around as soon as we heard wine, like going on down to Wine Country. We were like, whoa, what? And so, you know, we started piecing together, what is Wine Country? Like, what is Wine Country to me? To me, Wine Country is throwing on some Conway Twitty or throwing on some Patsy Cline and pouring a glass of wine and just kicking your feet up for the night and just bubble bath even if you want to. Light some candles and just set that mood. And, you know, I think that we captured what we were looking for perfectly with Wine Country. And yeah, I just hope that y'all like it.